Hello, hello, hello. Alright, hi guys, welcome to the Sanyas once again.
Yeah.
If you're here for the first time, my name is Tunde.
Konge.
It's Konge. Before we're giving away what we're doing with the title of this video, so we have just recently bought a house, and this is the first video we're actually shooting in the house.
Yes.
We are aware we've been away from YouTube for some weeks now, but basically we've just been busy with so many things. One of them being the house and end-to-end journey of that. Konge has been revising and studying for an exam.
Yes.
And just different things as well. So, and we've also just got a broadband as well, which we can now finally upload on YouTube, which is good and great.
And we've also got a huge announcement which we're gonna keep to the end of the video, and then that we want to make. That would come back and share the journey with you guys, because and yeah, so this is basically it. So we're gonna try to talk for as much as we can remember of the process and just our whole journey. It's been exciting. It's been like Asuna said, it's been busy. It's had some stressful moments, we won't lie. We won't sugarcoat it. It's had some stressful moments, but we've got here. Like, thank God we're here now. So we've been here for like just about 2 weeks now, actually, just a little 2 weeks tomorrow. So so yeah, we're just still settling, still have stuff to unpack and whatnot. But anyway, so yeah, rewinding back where this journey began. So literally we've been on this journey for like what, 18 months? 18
months, yeah. Yeah, we didn't document like the entire journey, so we've only started documenting a little bit of it towards the end, which will show you a bit of some clips of it in so basically a few weeks ago. Yeah,
we've got some vlog clips to insert in this video, so it kind of breaks up a bit and you can see what we've been up to. So the journey started about 18 to 19 months before we actually got the keys for this property. But we got married in July, and some of you have seen some of our wedding in the shoe game. But yeah, so we got married in July, and then in August, that's when we started saving towards our property, because after about a year or so, we had enough saving to kind of put down a deposit on a property. But then we decided to rent, as you guys saw in our moving video. We decided to rent for a bit longer because we thought we
put the video somewhere here.
Yeah.
Or down below.
Yeah. So yeah, just I guess yeah, that's the beauty I guess about YouTube. We get to share our journey, so we've got different videos. So I'm wondering you can see some of that. You can see our moving. But yes, in our moving one, so we decided to rent a different property when our tenants came to an end. We thought, should we buy, should we not? But we thought, actually, let's wait a little bit longer so we have a bit of a healthier deposit down payment. So basically now, fast forward like what were we in 7-8 months after living in that flat or whatever, but anyway, towards Christmas time we started looking for a property.
Or even before that.
Yeah, before that, just before that, we started looking for a property. Yeah, before, I think it was about October-ish or something, we started actually actively searching out. As I said, both apartments and houses we're viewing. And
right, so when we started looking, we're primarily looking at houses, and we fixated on this specific, well, we narrowed it down to 2 areas, and those were the areas that we were looking at. But then part of us were like, should we just get an apartment instead in town and stuff, and you know, it's keep on living the your young youth sort of lifestyle and stuff like that, or should we actually get a house which is future proof and so forth and so on. Anyway, but yeah, so we looked at I think we went to view about 20 houses including apartments. So we went to view I think 3 apartments and about 17 houses in total. And guys, we were outbidded in about 3. So we're serious about 3 of them, weren't we? About 3 or 4. We put in an offer. We put in an offer on the first house that we went to see. We were quite eager. We're like, this is it. No go, no pass. This is it. Put in an offer, asking price. It was accepted. Then we started thinking, we're like, nah, actually, it's not. I don't think it's worth that much. And thankfully we didn't actually we cancelled. We just backed out afterwards, anyway, after a day or 2, because we did a lot more research into the area. But anyway, further on down the line, we got serious about some properties, some houses. We put in bids, put in an offer, and then they do this closed bid stuff, and then we went to war with different people, like in terms of bidding wars and stuff, and we got bidded like so many times, cash buyers and stuff. And because the thing is, we were looking at properties that, well, a house that we could do up and add value to it, which meant that quite a few investors were thinking that way as well. So we're targeting the area, a good area, but with a house that needs doing up basically. A lot of people had that idea, a lot of mindset, and so we were getting outbidded right, left and center. It was a bit daunting, it was a bit, it's a bit weird and sad at times. Like, oh man, not again sort of thing. But thankfully, we fast forward, we saw this house earlier this year.
Yeah.
I think it was about February time or something.
And believe me, if you saw the pictures for the house, you would have been like,
yeah,
like, are you guys buying this house kind of thing? Like, you know, it is. We thought we'd take on a project, so yeah.
To be fair, right, we've actually seen worse houses than the one we live in.
The one
we're in right now, the one we live in right now is livable. The ones that we actually put in an offer to a few months back, they weren't livable at all. We basically had to start the project as soon as we moved in. Or if not moving at all. Yeah, exactly. Things was leaking, there was holes and stuff like that. But it was about the area rather than the house. But anyway, so we found this one in February. We came here, we saw it, we liked it. We thought, well, you know, it's quite a good size, good portion. And we put in, I think we put in an offer. Did we put in an offer immediately?
Yeah,
so we put in an offer, it got accepted, thankfully, and then the journey just commenced basically.
Yeah.
Started with the journey.
So even with this, it was a little bit of a bidding war, but we finally won the war, like guys, we finally won the war.
Without going over budget as well,
yeah,
without going above what it was actually.
Yeah.
What the asking price was.
Because the thing is, like, I know a lot of people say, as you guys know, I'm in Manchester, and a lot of people say, you know, when you try to purchase a property in, like, say, London, it's like bidding wars, and people put in like envelopes and sealed bids and all this stuff, and then you think, wow, that sounds like so competitive and crazy. But to think that it was actually happening in Manchester, I know because of the two areas that we went for are quite sought out, so that was probably one of the issues. But then it was just crazy. Like, we were like, you know, sometimes you'd get so emotionally attached and you'd plan out the way you're going to do this whole entire property.
That's
and how you're going to put, like, oh, I'll put that there and I'll do this and I'll change this bathroom and we'll do this bathroom and we'll do this. And then, you know, you dream the whole thing and then you're like, somebody else has put in like a different offer and they've accepted that offer. But anyway, fast forward really quickly. So we put in an offer, went to Greece, we're processing it sort of while we're in Greece. I already started the process working on it, as you guys saw our vlogs as well in Greece. So we came back and then we sort of finished the whole process. Sort of the first 6 weeks was so smooth. We're like, wow, this house process thing is so easy, man. Like, it is so easy. And then switch on 6 weeks after, we're like, what? And then literally like, and we had the pressure because we'd already given in notice for our apartment, and literally this is like a testimony for us because that was very short. So it was like a week short, guys. So literally you can imagine the pressure of us thinking, where we're gonna be in a week? Are we actually gonna have to, like, where we're gonna be? Basically we'll have no home at that point, or like, what is this gonna get sorted? But it got sorted just in time, like, thank God, and then managed to move out. But anyway, so yeah, this is it. So
well, we recorded ourselves a few days before exchange of contract. Once we find out that we could actually exchange contract that same week, so we will play the video now.
Hi guys.
Okay, so today we received the completion statement. It's right there on the table, which is basically how much we need to pay, just financial stuff.
Yeah, it's more like it's a statement, and it's like an invoice really of everything that's inclusive in this this whole payment, really, the payment side of it.
Yeah. And
just confirming everything. So yeah, no, it's really good. So it has been a journey, of course. So today is Tuesday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. And we've got a meeting on Thursday. So hopefully on Thursday we can do all the paperwork that's required. And from there it'll just take like whenever, like it might be the following day that we can get the keys. So
I think the only furniture we've got is the table, the IKEA table there.
Oh yeah, little bits of IKEA
and
stuff.
A little stool there that goes with it, that Konge got for her plant. What Konge's been... So this has become the study desk for Konge. And this is what she's been reading. There's a little timetable there. Look at that handwritten timetable. Welcome back.
So yeah, so we did the little mini vlogs. We've also got another vlog, an actual exchange date. So this is us going to get to sign the contracts, basically, to do the legal bit. Hi guys. So yes, it's a nice sunny day today, and it's a very good day for Tunde and I. So today is a day when we're completing on our house. So like, I'm super excited. But anyway, basically we've got a lunchtime appointment to meet the solicitor. I'm going to meet up with Tunde now, and then we're going to go and see the solicitor and sign our. Then after that, obviously we then went on to collect our keys, guys. This is it. Like, there's no turning back. Like, and then we went and got our keys. So yeah, we are going to get our keys.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. We're actually here. Like, it feels really weird. It feels like it's actually ours.
Right, so we've got the keys, guys.
We're going in.
I don't even know which one is for the front door. So
this is it. Wow, this
we
is
have
it.
to just try it out.
This is weird. Like, I don't think it's hit home yet. Like, this is actually, nobody's gonna come in. Like, this is our place. Like,
this is our place. Very interesting.
Let's go in. Let's do this. And yeah, and then. So this is a clip of us in the final night or final day, actually final hour in the apartment. Yes.
So it's like a washing machine, a little utility room. Yeah. All those different things like so what we're taking to the charity shop.
Finally about to leave this place.
I know. It's been weird.
This is like a deja vu of the previous apartment, right? We were like I'm moving. So this is the last time we'll be in this apartment.
Unless we know the person that's moving in.
I know, right? Chances are we don't. So.
And then we've also got some clips of us at the house. And they're getting straight into cleaning the garage. Oh, there's loads of stuff. We need to like, there's like paints, there's all sorts of stuff that we need to sort out. There's an umbrella there in case you need an umbrella. A red one there. You're gonna walk around with a red umbrella. Right, okay. Right, all the best there, babe. Yeah. Go on, baby. Just check it's empty. And we'll do an official tour a little bit later when we started working on the house.
Yeah.
Go on, baby. Let's see that booty. The boots. Those gym glutes. Let us see this.
I'm joking.
The house, if you're wondering, are you gonna get a house tour, so forth? Not yet is the answer. So basically, as I said, the house is a bit of a project, so we really want to do it up. But to the exciting news. But yeah, we've got some exciting news to share with you. So one of them, we've got two. So one of them, which is, I mean, not as exciting as the other, but quite exciting, is that we're starting an Instagram. We've already got this Instagram page, but we've not really been using it. But the Instagram page, if you follow our Instagram page, there's Sanya's, which you're gonna link below. Yeah, so basically on that Instagram, it's gonna be where you kind of share the general. So we'll film some bits on the channel as well. So we'll do official like sort of room tours and stuff. But everything will be sort of on Instagram as and when it's happening. So Instagram as well will be updating it, our before and afters and stuff. So we're so excited because we're doing the whole thing. Like, we're so excited because we get to put our stamps on everything. We get to pick our whole colour theme, our bathroom, kitchen, the whole journey. Basically we get to pick the whole thing because we wanted a full renovation because we wanted to put our own stamps. So yeah, join us on our journey on our Instagram page, so we're gonna link it below. And yeah, so we've not put anything on our Instagram page yet because we wanted to do this video first and then announce it. We've not put anything related to the house. Follow that page and literally there'll be stuff on as soon as this video is up. We'll start posting stuff. So that's to do with the house. And then the last bit of exciting news.
So the second announcement is that we are, well, Konge is releasing an ebook. So some of you might be thinking, okay, yeah. So Konge is releasing an ebook, which is exciting. It's targeted at millennials buying the first house or the first property. So you could be in UK or US or wherever you might be. The principles still apply. So you know, the research from speaking to different people our age group, we did find out that a lot of people didn't know where to start, or a lot of things around financial management and different things like that they weren't so clued on about, or weren't sure what tools to use basically to in order to help them out save, and you know, for the deposit, and what, you know, house purchase jargons mean and stuff like that. So Konge has put it, you know, she's put together some step-by-step practical ebook together, basically, with a lot of information and very informative. So support her, and the link will be below in the description.
Yeah. So with the ebook, guys, like, I'm super excited to share this with you. I've been working on it. I've had my exam, as I said, but I've also been working on this ebook. So, and in this ebook, you get to find out how much percentage we actually saved to make sure we bought our house within 18 months. So that's all in the ebook. What we saved, what strategy we used to save, everything, like in terms of our saving, how we got to where we are. Like, I would say I'm extremely transparent in this book, so you get to find out so much about our process. But only that, I also share how you could do it, because I feel like, as especially in our 20s and stuff, you're trying to get on the property ladder with all the house prices and stuff and everything that's going on at the moment, with house prices up but salaries not as high and things like that. I just feel like there's such a challenge. But then literally, and also I guess the pressures to go of the world, just, I mean, of the time that we're living in general, to want to just enjoy ourselves and use our money on holidays and stuff. So I kind of talk about all of that, how we balanced it, how we still had our holidays saved, and how you could do that. And so basically it's a very practical book. Like, I'm so excited about it. Like, I'm so excited. So hopefully you guys can check it out. So yeah, it will be linked below, and there'll also be a link on my Instagram for it. So yes, guys, like, I'm super excited for this book. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think about it when you read it, and the reviews and stuff. I think it's I mean, if I do say so myself, if I do.
No, I think it's good. I've read it and I was quite impressed, to be honest. So, you know, we tried to treat it as separate projects, so I wasn't involved really. So I wanted to read it as an outsider and stuff like that. So I would definitely apply the principles.
Yeah.
But some of the principles are obviously ones that we use. So
yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a good book, even if I say so myself. An ebook. So yeah, check it out, guys. And
yeah, so yeah, I look forward to hearing your reviews on the book. So yes, check it out, and thank you so much, guys, for sharing this journey with us. That was
Thanks
so
for
exciting.
coming this far with the video, by the way.
Yeah.
I know it's probably long, but thank you for being patient.
Yeah, I'm watching this video, and in case you are wondering, we have actually sat in the conservatory, but so yeah, that's where we are, and that's part of our garden. Our garden kind of goes around like that. When you see all of that soon. Yeah. So yes, guys. Yeah, thank you, guys. We're so excited, and hopefully you guys will like the house.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll probably tell you more about the house later on in the next video. I'm quite conscious this is a long video already. I'm not sure how long this is going to be, but thanks a lot for watching, guys.
And if you've got any questions for us whatsoever, if you want to know anything about it that's not sort of covered in this video, in the ebook or anything like that, then just comment below, and we're happy to answer your questions. And we're signing out. It's the simple things in life. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, let's ride.